mass m here, 2m here, and 3m here. And this distance hypotenuse will be root 2. That's okay, right? Now, once we get this u equal to 1, 2, 3, right? So u12, u13 plus u23. Okay, this is what hopefully everyone has done.
Yes.
Right? So u12, 1 with 2. Formula for 2-point mass is minus g m1 and m2 into 2. And 2 here I'm going to m into m square divided by r stands for distance between them, that is a. Formula use karo. Okay, minus now u13 also 1 with 3, so minus g m, and then m squared plus n into 3 clear. But then the distance is now not a but root 2 in the term, and then this one, so આના જેવી જ term આવે ને, that is minus g 2m 3m, એટલે 6m squared divided by 8. So you can easily add these two if you want, right? I'll take everything common first. Okay, પછી add. So minus common, don't forget that. So 2 plus minus common એટલે આ plus થઈ જાય ને 3 by root 2. Again minus common, so plus 6. Now 2 plus 6 8. So you can write it as gm squared by 8 bracket 8 plus 3 by root 2. If you want to take LCM further, understood? Those who got it wrong, can you tell the whole class where you made a mistake? તમારે પહેલી તો ખબર પડી ગઈ, common કાઢ્યું ત્યારે m પ્લસ બદલે માઈનસ થઈ ગયું. Okay, others, what kind of mistakes you made?
Sir, I did get 6 plus 2.
You did?
I did
Okay, you group by this, so you said 11. Right. So in the second last step you made a calculation. Okay, fine. Anyone else would like to tell us? બોલો ચૂપથી બોલો ને, એમાં કઈ ન હોય. એકબીજાને શીખવાડો કે જો આવી મિસ્ટેક થાય છે. Anyone? Okay, ચલો કઈ વાત. I cannot force you to do that. So this is what we have, right? હવે કઈ હતું homework? બીજું ને? Exercise question. Okay, so one was where on the surface the weight is 250. That was question number 16. Okay, and then you have to find what will be the weight when we go halfway down to the center of earth. Okay, who has got answer to that question? Book answer match થઈ જાય ને? Others, those who have not got it, would you like to ask questions? Doubts છે કોઈને? કે જે કરવાનું શું કરવાનું એવું કાંઈ? Depth ની value મૂકવાની છે. At how much depth? At how much depth? RE by 2. અહીંયા જાણવું છે. So this depth is RE by 2. So you can either do it like this directly, that is G equal to GE 1 minus D by RE. This is R, isn't it?
Yes.
And then R will also be RE by 2. Yes or no?
Yes.
So આ મેરે છે ને G equal to GME by RE cube into small r. Do you remember this?
Yes.
And પછી એની બધી મેં એવું લખાયું કે GE into small r upon capital R. Do you remember that?
Yes. Yes.
અહીંયા લખ્યું મને એટલું યાદ. Right? Because GME by RE square is G. So આ કેટલું લખી ગયું? GE into RE by 2 અને RE. તો RE cancel. એટલે જ્યાં GE હતો ત્યાં G by 2 થઈ ગયું. So 250 Newton which was MGE will now become mg equal to 125 Newton. સમજાય ને કેમ half થઈ ગયું? Because value of G is half of G. Mass never changes. Clear? So these are two ways to do it. This is method number 1, which is directly use the formula, and this is method number 2. I am directly using the formula, and just that you should know it. Okay? Anything else? Nothing like. Right, so let's continue. So what did I teach you the last time? Here is the right. potential, yes, huh? Yes, okay, I told you to find out. Okay, what will be omega if the acceleration on Earth's surface should become 0? You give it to them. You do it. Anyone got the answer to that question? In seconds or hours or whatever you have got? What do you get, Amrita? T value, time period. 5.23 into 10 raised to 3. And your हमारे ख्याल से 7000 के ऊपर का 7000 5.07. Okay. 10 to minus 3. Now, क्या power no power would be plus 3, I think. Okay, interesting. You already reading that. મને તો એવું કંઈક યાદ આવે છે કે 2022 માટે તો 7000 સેકન્ડ what do you get here? 5.2 into 10 raised to 3. So 10 raised to 3 આવવાનો છે તો confirm, right? But you are getting 5 something. મને એવું યાદ છે 7. Okay, never mind the term. So basically it's that if you consider the Earth and the Earth is rotating and you want to find what will be the value of time period of Earth. Okay, what should be the value of time period of Earth for G effective to become 0 on the equator? So G effective equal to GE minus omega square RE cos square lambda. But for equator lambda is 0, cos lambda is 1. Okay, what we can do? And now if you want this is 0, so we get omega equal to under root GE by RE. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, I thought that we will do something like this. Method 10 little, I'll be very glad. Maintain little. Probably coming to you. Okay, may calculate the whole. So this is what we get. Okay, but I cannot change out another book. I can't believe it. Really. So this is 100 upon 64. Center or center?
Yes.
100 upon 64. So square root 10 8 and into 10 raised to minus 3. Did you get that? It was G upon R E. So what do? We multiply 10. Yeah, then 10 from a point on shift to make it easy. So if you do that, this will become 64 and this will become 100. So 100 to square root 10, 64 to 8. This is 10 raised to 6. Its square root is 10 raised to 3 in denominator. So numerator will become okay. So this is what we get. So now E equal to 2 pi by omega, that is 2 pi upon omega. Omega 10, 8, 10 raised to 3. Okay? Now we can cancel a few things. No. Let 10 be 10 and then 10 squared is that we are getting 16 pi into 10 raised to 2. 16 pi into 10 raised to 2 is 16 into 3.14. It's a 48 and 16 14 the 224. Okay, it is this and is 2.24. So this is going to be R 5024. Give by did you want to take 9.8? So in 5024 5.0. You see, it was not a big deal. May can be a mistake. Right? Mari is 5 point into 10 raised to 3. Okay, so your answer is right. And what if Earth would rotate in about 1.5 hours? So that. So but fortunately, Earth takes 24 hours, right? Okay, not 1.5. Okay. કેલ્ક્યુલેશન માં કઈ તમને ખબર નહીં પડે મે આમાં માટલું ગમે ત્યાં લઈ લઉં મને ખબર પડી કે મેં ક્યાં મિસ્ટેક કરી મેં આજે ને આ 2.21 ને બદલે 22.4 લીધું તો 70 point something આવે you understand
Yes.
right એટલે મારે આ 70 70 આવતું એટલે 7 ઇન્ટુ ખોટું it was 2.2 okay so now gravitational potential due to solid due to uniform solid sphere atau potential nah આ ટોપિક તો અહીંયા પૂરો છે this is gravitational potential due to uniform shell અને inside outside ને ગ્રાફ થઈ ગયું ને ઓકે કઈ બાકી નથી ડોન્ટ so gravitational potential due to uniform solid sphere right gravitational potential due to uniform solid sphere અને પહેલા shell હતું ને now this is what a solid sphere see I'm teaching you all of this keeping in mind two things one આ બધું નીટ માં કામ આવે second 12th માં આવા બધા ટોપિક્સ છે ઓકે તો ત્યારે રિપીટ ન કરવા પડે એટલે અત્યારથી જ કરી નાખી જેટલું ઓફલાઈન માં થાય એવું છે ત્યાં સુધી કરો okay so gravitational potential due to uniform solid sphere so this time again number one outside the sphere which is once again going to be very simple or on surface outside the sphere or on surface so let's say here is the sphere radius r mass m here is center c suppose there is a point p here now at this point we want to find the potential due to this sphere આ point આની બહાર correct whenever a point is outside what do we do we just assume one mass is concentrated at the center ekdam easy case થઈ જશે so this name and here is the point p now if the distance is r as usual okay a phenomena occurred in a resonance કહેવાય અવાજ આવતો હતો did you notice that because as if the sound is reverberating in the room ખબર પડી કે નહીં બધા અવાજ મેં ન થાય બધા ટ્રક ના અવાજ મેં did you note that right that's called resonance physics called resonance chemistry or okay they are different things okay આગળ આવશે પછી waves oscillations okay here so this is rate distance r so what will be the potential what do you think if you have a point like mass m and distance r and there is a point p what will be the potential minus g capital M divided by distance or radius distance is that okay outside ની તો બધી ફોર્મ્યુલા કેટલી ઈઝી છે એને ઈઝી બધું પોઈન્ટ જેવું જ આવે છે ઓકે so outside done inside the sphere okay એ વસ્તુ બી on surface હોય તો આવડે ને suppose this point is here then instead of small r you have to write okay now I'm going to send insert the diagram for calculation so here we go this is center c let's say this has a radius r capital R and you want to find out what the potential at this point here p okay which is at a distance smaller but suppose that there is one more point here on the surface Q. Okay, why are we writing that? We'll see. Okay, we'll use that. Now I want to find out what is the potential at this point P. That is when the distance is r from the center, but it is inside the sphere. Then what will be the potential? Okay. Now, so here what we have to do is as follows. We consider the relation of potential difference. Okay. Vp minus Vq. So Q is my initial point, is the final point. Okay. Negative integration I vector dot dr vector from initial to final. Did you understand this line?
Yes.
Potential difference the general formula, that is final minus initial voltage or sorry, potential equal to negative integration I vector dot dr from initial to final. Now why did I bring it? Because inside the sphere we already know what's the value of I. Okay, like did I very generally GMR 1 capital R cube. Remember that? Okay, GM smaller 1 capital R cube. We are going to use that, and we'll do this integration. Not at all tough. Okay. So this is equal minus integration. Now I'm going to put value of I vector. Now have a look here. At any point between Q and P, the value of I is not 0 this time because it is which kind of sphere? Solid sphere. Right? So we will use the value of I. But do you realize that gravitational intensity, field intensity I, will always be towards the left side because gravity always attracts towards the center. Is that okay or not okay? Gravitational force will attract towards the center. Sure, you get that?
Yes.
So now I vector is in this direction. Okay, I vector is in this direction, that is towards the center. Our point check, yeah, let's say this is a point, let's say A. Then its position vector from the origin will be like this. Do you understand?
Yes.
Its position vector from the origin will be like this. Okay, I just want to make one change so that nobody gets confused with symbol. That's one. RP. I am writing RP here. What is the meaning of RP? Distance of field from center. Is that okay? Now when putting the gap change kar, नहीं तो बड़ी जगह R आवश्यक. You might get confused. Again, distance of point P from center is RP. Small change here, no big deal here. Okay? So this R vector is the position vector of which point A. So now we are going to do integration. Right, now we are ready to do integration. Gm small r for distance of this point A divided by capital R cube value of I. Yes or no?
Yes.
Magnitude. The magnitude lekho, direction લખવાનું બાકી છે. What's the direction of I vector? It will be towards the left side. But R vector is towards the right side. So if I want to write its direction, I can write minus R hat. Did you understand? Yes or no? R vector jo kઈ બાજુ છે? Right side. But I vector is towards left side. So we can say that direction of I vector is opposite of R hat. R hat is a unit vector for R vector. Right? So again minus here is indicating this opposite direction of R. How Newton's law of gravitation में આવતું હતું ને છે ને આપણે આવી રીતે લખતા હતા F12 vector equal to minus Gm1 m2 upon r12 square. Okay, and then r12 hat. So what is this minus and r12 hat indicating? Direction opposite to r12. એવી રીતે આમાં is opposite to r vector. Right? So this is I vector. Dot. Now always you see dr vector. There are few ways to write dr vector. One is dxi caret, dy, j caret, and all that. The other way to write it is just like this. It's just like this. What does this mean? dr vector means dr is the magnitude and r hat is the direction. So if you write it like that, you get this shape. So we dot product or like the easy dot. Okay, now this integration is to be done from which point to which point, from which to which point, q to p. So when you take q, the value of small r is capital R. Like that. I'm saying that when we start off from the point q, what is the value of distance from center? Capital R. So when we talk about q, અહીંયા હવે r ની value લીધી, that is capital R. Okay, and finally when we reach the point p, then the distance becomes rp. Did you understand?
Yes.
The distance becomes rp. Again, look at this diagram. We start from q, we go to p. So when we start, the distance from center is capital R. एक सिंपल वस्तु याद करावी दो, गમે ત્યારે ઇન્ટિગ્રેશન કરો, સપોઝ આવું તેમાં લિમિટ્સ લખીએ ને, when you write suppose this as limit dt 1 to, આનો શું meaning થાય? You are doing this integration from time value 1 to time value 2 or t value 1 to t value 2. એવું મેં શીખવાડ્યું છે. અહીંયા જે પણ લખો ને, that are these values. That is, if you write dr here, dr છે ને, because we are writing dr, it means these values are supposed to be the values of r, distance from center. So q point માટે distance from center capital. સમજ પડી? હવે p point માટે distance from center. Okay, this is how you always write it. અહીંયા જે d something હોય ને, આ એની વેલ્યુ હોય, you યાદ રાખો. Right? This is used everywhere, right? પહેલા આવ્યું છે, હજી ઘણીવાર આવશે. Okay, so let's continue with it. Minus minus plus. G constant, capital M constant, radius of the sphere constant. You move radius to the sphere. Okay, now r hat dot r hat are vectors. Do you remember what is I hat dot I hat? 1. Zero negative. Cross હોય તો zero. Because dot product formula a vector dot b vector is a b cos theta. યાદ આવ્યું ને? So if you use that here, r hat dot r hat, they with angle 0. So 1 cos 1, cos the value was this. Cos value is 1, and then these two are unit vector. Unit vector माने क्या है? With magnitude 1. Because 1 into 1 into 1. Clear? Okay, yeah. No I avoid. Don't worry. Go home. Read notes from chapter 6. More them. A vector dot b vector per from kerala agada 9 relations nikala. Okay, so we get 1. That is this dot, this is 1. Baki should be small r dr. Okay, and from what r to rp. હવે integration બરાબર કરી નાખ્યું. આ r raised to 1 કહેવાય ને. So what is integration of r raised to 1? R square by 2. Okay, so small r square by 2. I'm writing 2 here. Okay, I'm writing 2 at the side. Clear?
Yes.
And then I am going to put the limits. Which limit? Lower limit capital R, upper limit rp. Simultaneously, this comes down on the left side till here. Have a look. Did you understand that?
Yes.
You know, VP we want to find. We don't know that. VQ. What is VQ? Minus Am upon capital R, isn't it? Because that point Q is on the surface. So use this formula. Okay? So now we'll put it on that side. After only by Mugani, Ola limit the value Mugani. इंटीग्रेशन पूरा देख so VP little bit more maths equal to GM by 2R cube. Now first of all what do we put upper limit? What should I write now? RP square minus capital R square. Okay, and then minus GM by R. Alright? Okay or not okay? This is my math class. If you put it on that side, it will be minus it. Okay, what's common now? GM by R common. Okay. What should I write in this? Okay, let's do one. Okay, taking GM by R is common, good way to do it, but not the shortest. Let's play a slight trick here. What I'm going to do is, I am going to write this as GM by 2R here. Or let me even multiply the 2 inside. So this shall become as follows. Raise your hand if you understood this. Okay. What has been done? At 2R cube માંથી 2R ખાલી R ફેરવી દીધો. 2R square is multiplied inside the bracket. Right? Now I will take GM by R. So here it's gone. Right? You understand that? It's gone. So RP square by 2R minus. Now over here, something cancelled. What cancelled? R square cancelled. 1 by 2 minus. Answer. GM by R common. Understood? GM by R is common. So we get this. So ultimately, we are going to get here. This is RP square by 2R square minus 3 by 2. Okay?
Yes.
Upon R. Right? And then have a look at this step. You get this step or not? No. Yes, we took LCM. LCM of 2 and 2R square. What's missing here?
R
So
square.
यहाँ पे multiply करके हम ने. Okay, right? So this is what we have. When the denominator multiply that, and to be consistent with what we normally get in potential formulas. जो हम minus ना था. बीजी बड़ी formula में minus था. Yes or no? Look at formulas of potential. तो minus आए ने. So here what I do is I write minus sign, and that means I have to change the formula. એટલે did you understand? Okay, is there need to do this? No, there is no need in fact to do anything after this thing. But that formula is a little clumsy, you know. This is far more simple. Again, why did I take minus sign out? So that just like every potential formula, it has a minus sign. In the પછી તમારે એવું યાદ રાખવું પડશે કે આમાં એકમાં minus નથી. Right? It can get confusing. Minus. So this is the formula of what? Gravitational potential inside. Right? Inside the solid sphere. Hold on, math સાવ easy છે. Solid by 2 easy enough. Have a look at things. See if you have a doubt. This one. Okay, so from here, minus 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus 2. Now what have we done? We are going to take LCM of 2r square and 2. So you should make the denominator same. So here, to make the denominator same as this, you should multiply r square. So we multiply r square, and this becomes 3r square. Anything else, anyone? Okay, so this is the formula that I expect you to remember. Try to remember, it will take some time. Now, one strange thing before we end this talk. See, the potential at the center is a little weird. Okay, it's still continuing the same thing. At the center, VC equals. So if I want to find potential at the center, then I should take this point not here but here. So I should put r's value equal to, if I want to take it for the center, I should put r's value equal to 0. Clear or not clear? R stands for what? Distance from center. The center पर लेना है, so distance is 0. So if we put r equal to 0, if we put r equal to 0 in that formula, because center is inside the sphere, so just that minus gm upon 2r cube bracket 3r square minus 0. So ultimately this will get cancelled here, so you get minus 3gm by, right? Potential at the center becomes minus 3gm by 2. Take a look at that. You don't get gm by r, gm any such kind. A 3 extra number available. You can be nothing. Right? So please be careful with this. Okay. Now time for graph. Find it. The graph of all this. Graph नीचे आवश्यक है ले ओके तेरा. Okay, so r b 0 r equal to r. This side is inside and here is outside. Okay. The outside part is actually easy. It out. Same as previous. If you look at the previous graph we have drawn. बराबर है? Outside में same हो जाए ना, because formula is also same, minus g capital M by small m.
Yes.
Okay. Now what about inside? Well, inside formula is completely different. बोला जेव छेद ने. So for example, if this line is for minus gm by r, at the center when you start at r equal to 0, the value is minus 3gm by 2. ये नदी नीचे आवे, I hope you realize what? Negative मान नीचे. Clear or not clear? 0 minus 1 પછી नीचे minus 2 આવશે, but this is 1.5. So that is it is between minus 1 and minus 2. Right? So at the center it starts from this value minus 3gm by 2. And then it will reach this point. Anything up and down, but it's not a straight line. Why it's not a straight line? Have a look. A formula jo. It depends on r,
Yes.
and this is a square.
Distance.
Straight lines are having linear equations. Yes, it should have x raised to 1, y raised to 1. Every time you got it or not? But this one has rp squared, distance squared up. So it will not be a straight line. If I am drawing नहीं करते तभी तो. It is in fact like this. अभी हम go over. Okay, not a way to drawing this one. This way. Okay, that's what the graph looks like. Right? So that's the graph for what? Potential for a uniform solid sphere. Right? કેટલા બધા અલગ અલગ ગ્રાફ છે ને? Can you memorize the graph? I will say possible, but it's better to learn the formula and then understand how a particular formula gives a particular kind of graph, right? Okay, so that's it for potential of a orbital uniform solid sphere, right? Okay, reading all of this. Now, the next thing we are going to do is related to energy. Escape speed and escape energy. So what is escape speed and escape? So interesting or funny idea is, I suggest you do concentrate on here. If you start explaining each other, you are going to miss out on half of the thing. Okay, so suppose here's the earth. Let's say we throw a ball straight up. What's going to happen?
At some point,
It will go high and then it will fall down. Correct? Suppose you throw it at an angle. What's going to happen? It will fall down like this. Right? But can you imagine that? Suppose we make a system or a device or a machine that would throw it very fast. Right? And if you throw it fast enough, so fast enough that it never comes back, what is it? Possible? Not possible? Possible. It is right? It is possible that it will never come back. You can wait for billions of years, but it will never return. That is what is called escape. That is what is called escape. Right? So let me explain this whole thing first of all without trying to use math and all. Suppose you would throw it at an angle. Let's think of it. Okay, angle or from there. I did explain it earlier. It's called Newton's cannonball experiment. I don't know whether you remember it. Let's say you throw a ball with your hand, it will just go off like a projectile parabola falls in. A little bit faster it will go. More fast, this is a missile. Right? Okay, so just like that, it could fall anywhere. It can also fall on you. Yeah, this is real. Okay, possible chapter. Okay, if you throw it right at the exact speed, it will fall exactly there where you launch. Okay? Why so? Because Earth will attract it. So if you fire it, the Earth will start attracting it and it will bring it back. What if you throw even faster? Then it will start circling around the Earth. Make sense? Or not? Right? Yes. So then the next stage is if you fire it even more fast with even more speed, then what's going to happen is that instead of Earth being able to attract it back, it will start spiraling outwards. You understand what I'm saying? It will start spiraling outwards. It will never come back. Understood? This will just keep going away and away and away. It will never come back. Well, the same thing can actually also happen even if you fire it vertical. Vertical in the sense straight up. In that case, it will not make a spiral, but it will go in a straight line. It won't come back. If the speed is enough. What if the speed is not enough? It will go very, very, very far. But still at some point its speed will become 0 and then it will start falling towards the. Understood? So there is actually a minimum speed if you want to escape from Earth. there is actually a minimum speed. Okay, so that's what this topic is about. That's right. Definition लगाओ समझा. The minimum initial speed of a projectile that allows it to escape the Earth's gravitational pull and the force and reach infinity. Right? The minimum initial speed of a projectile that allows it to escape the Earth's gravitational pull forever then and reach where? Infinity. Infinity मतलब so far that it will never come back. Okay? In fact, Earth cannot stop it basically. Right? So that is never returns back to Earth. Right? So that minimum initial speed of projectile is called escape speed. Called escape speed. Symbol of escape speed is VE. Okay, again, okay, no, VE, and this is KE because it's a kinetic energy. Escape energy is KE, and escape speed is VE. Right? One common confusion in many people's mind is that this is the minimum speed required if you want to escape the Earth. No, it's not the minimum speed. But you are missing a key word. Projectile connector. Modern day rockets are not projectile because a projectile is something that does not have engine. Okay, in this sense that we are talking about, this is something that does not have engine. What you can simply throw, that is a projectile. What you can simply throw by any means, not just by hand, but by means of a machine also. But whatever you are throwing, it should not have engine. Then only this whole idea is valid. Why? I'll tell you. Just 1 minute. Suppose this is our rocket. Okay, you would have seen how rockets are launched. Correct? What is their initial speed? 0. I hope you realize why. Launch pad for boy, first it will start, exhausting the gases. But its initial speed is 0. Still, it can go far away from Earth. Why? Because it has engine. Not for it because it has some kind of engine. Got it? Engine होए तो क्या? Suppose a rocket always moves with a speed 1 meter per second constant. Suppose any other engine बने, it will always move with a constant speed. How much? 1 meter per second. Then it will escape Earth's gravitational force and reach infinity. Okay? Because it has engine, it keeps constant speed 1 meter per second. ऊपर जाते जाते. You understand what I am saying? It will not come back. Duster केम पड़ी जाए? Because it does not have engine. So if you throw it up, its speed will start decreasing due to gravitational acceleration. Whereas suppose a rocket has engine and suppose it moves with a constant speed, it can do that. Can duster move with a constant speed? Because the constant speed से move है. I hope you understood the difference. So कोई हम के is escape speed necessary for escaping Earth's force or gravitational field? No. Engine होए तो 1 meter per second में पहुंच जाए. Why? Every 1 second it will go up by 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. When will it return? Never. Unless its fuel gets completed or exhausted, empty. You understood what I said? So this is only valid for what? Projectile. That's basically something that does not have energy. Clear? Next time we will find out what's the value of V. Right? With what speed can you throw something so that it will what? It will never come back. Okay? Right?